you give maybe a bit of insight into what type of change you're seeing, say, in the industries you're dealing with, in the openness? Maybe you see more towards IT, maybe there's more towards other industries. I'd be great to learn or hear a bit more about that.
Right. Well, I think what I've discovered over time is, there were the typical markets that companies were interested in, the largest one being Russia. So there was always that. But I think over time, I've seen a growing interest in other markets that weren't traditionally in the scope of Swiss companies. These are Central Asian markets. These are South Caucasus markets. Why? Because maybe, again, we mentioned this before, the world is just becoming more open. Globalization, there's more immediate access to information. But I think the countries themselves have also been working hard to build themselves up as destinations for foreign direct investment. They've become a lot more sophisticated in marketing themselves. They've also, many of them that were maybe focused on one or two sectors have become are engaging in strategies of diversification. So this creates more opportunities for companies in different sectors. And also there is a growing sensitivity towards introducing regulatory changes that are conducive to FDI. And so from this perspective, the spectrum of markets has expanded. That's definitely something I can see. Also, not just these big multinationals with tremendous resources and networks going out there, it's also small and medium-sized companies, have started to explore and do business in these regions, in retail, but also in setting up manufacturing operations. That's something I see. Now, in terms of the sectors, it's interesting, you mentioned it yourself. Yes, there is a shift also. Of course, there's always that traditional manufacturing sector, but I see a shift and a growth of interest in the green sector. Green energy, renewable energy, issues surrounding waste management. This is all something that is becoming a lot more, how shall I say, a lot more central. Also, of course, IT, digitization, all aspects of that. And generally, I see a growth, of interest from the service industry, consultants, technical experts, financial experts, lawyers, all of this. So service sector, green energy, digital, these are the sectors that have really taken off in the last, since I started, And also people are looking at new business models, which you yourself know, now nearshoring is just an example of that. It's outsourcing, it was offshoring, now nearshoring. There is an ongoing evaluation of models and looking at new models. And this is something that is very much a sign of the times. Whereas in the past, it was a much more static